Hey friends, welcome back to another episode of Mornings with Fed. My name is Fernando Davila, and today I am bringing to you the Let Them Theory. I've been using this for a couple months. It has impacted my life in a very positive way, and now I am encouraging all my friends and family to start using it as well. In any situation that you are ramping up the control, that you just feel like, oh my God, I cannot believe he did, she did, kind of scenario. Kind of like that phone call that you receive and it's always some drama about to go down. Let them. Just try not to get involved. When you're just overthinking things like, why didn't they invite me? Why did this happen? Why is that going to happen? So many things that are out of your control, and you just have to let those things be. So that is where this topic comes in today. Hopefully it does help you with taking control of your life. And there are 3 simple little things that you can start applying. And nobody said it would be easy, but we're going to start applying those things and you're going to see a positive impact in your life as well. When you start applying the Let Them Theory, you're going to realize that sometimes you need that person to be like they are around you. For instance, my husband, he takes his time, he reads things. I am always on the fly and I want it done yesterday. So that is when we balance each other out. And I've learned to just let him be as he is. That gives me a lot more peace. I am not trying to control him. And that helps me be a lot more present in our relationship rather than being focused on everything that I wish was different. It is what it is, and you will realize that most of the time you need that person to be that way around you so that they can keep you on your toes. But that is the balance. I need him to be like he is so that together we can balance each other out and we can continue making it. You need people to be how they are supposed to be. There are 3 simple things that you can apply for the Let Them Theory to work for you and pretty much anybody. But the first one is detachment. We have to detach ourselves from all emotional and mental struggles. This is any sort of expectation we may have, and on top of everything, we all struggle from this. What we have to understand is that other people get to be themselves. Other people get to make decisions about their life and whatever floats their boat. That is when using the Let Them Theory comes in handy, because you realize that that is going to help you stay in your business. Focus your time and energy on your concern. Instead of trying to control and comment on everything around you, let people be themselves and accept them for who they are. You need to let people be who they want to be and accept them for who they are if you truly love them. That will create more peace and let you be more present in your relationship. It seems to be we have a reflexive need to always want to comment and give our opinion and be in control of every single damn situation. And it's not like that. Mind your business. Stay focused on your things. And most of the time, it's not even your concern, and you are making it your problem, and you are drowning yourself in something that has nothing to do with you. Just let them be. Stop overthinking about how things should be going and find your inner peace with the Let Them Theory. Detach yourself from expectations, because when you realize that we all struggle with the same thing, and is either trying to live up to people's expectations or not getting upset when the expectations don't turn out being like you expected. One example I was sharing with the morning show today is that my husband and I got invited to a wedding recently. And when we got there, we were expecting to be sitting with some friends that we know from the couple that was getting married. And of course, luck happens to be that when we walk up to the little cards where you pick yours up and you find out where you're going to be sitting, we were sat closer towards, I guess, the family. So happens to be that all of our friends are sitting there having the greatest time ever, and we are socializing and mingling with La Familia. In that case, you have 2 choices. Do you let them be and the groom and bride sat us there for whatever reason they had, or do you go and bitch at them about it? Do you spend the entire night thinking, oh my God, they're having so much more fun than we are. Why didn't they sit us there? Oh my God. And you're losing your shit over something that you cannot control. You have to pretty much just get over it and enjoy the ride. Maybe you were sat there for a reason. Make those connections, network. I don't know, but get over it. We have got to stop making everything so damn serious. It's not all about you. It's not all about me. So just let people be who they are. They must have a reason for for what they do. Let them do what they need to do. Most likely they figured out my husband is a social butterfly and he can talk to anybody and everybody. So guess what? Yes, we had a great time, and it was because we looked at the bright side and we've been applying the let them theory. So am I really going to go and give the bride and groom a hard time about them sitting us there? Am I going to go and try to switch cards with somebody looking so damn childish? No, because it is what it is at the end of the day, and they had their reasons for doing that. But we all have expectations and we all deal with the same struggle. Does that emotional turmoil that you build up inside yourself help you have a better time at the party, to stop overthinking about why did they sit you there? Why is life so unfair? Get over it. Let people do what they have to do and live your life. Is that going to help you have a better time at the wedding? No. It's like a radical acceptance that you have to just deal with and get over it, because you have to understand that you have to let it. Does it change where you're sitting? No. Then why are you focusing your time and your energy on that? Let them. They did it for a reason, and you have to let it go. I have a friend that was sharing with me how upset she was that another friend took a trip without her, knowing that she wanted to go as well, and she had the expectations for them to travel together. And to be honest with you, I told her, have you heard of the let them theory? Because if somebody does something that bothers you, let them. They want to travel on their own, let them. It is what it is at the end of the day. Most likely, it wasn't even that she did it to piss you off. She maybe did it because she needed the alone time. You can't always think everything is about you, and you can't take things so serious. You can't get so offended and hurt over things that you don't have any control over. People will do things that bother you, hurt you, piss you off every single day. But if you apply the let them theory, I promise you, you will not be trying to control things so much, and when you will start to accept people for how they are, that you will find such a better inner peace. And remember, not everything is so damn serious. The second one is a hard one, but I'm sure when you start applying it, you are going to see a very positive impact in your life, and that one is let them. Literally let them. Step back, let them fail, give them time to grow, space to learn. Let them take responsibility. Let them be. Let them take responsibility. If you are always saving that particular person, if you are always the superhero, the one that is throwing them the rope, guess what? You are not really helping them as much as you think. What do I mean by step back and let them fail? If you have that friend, that sibling, that cousin, that whoever it is that always calls you with the same money problem, for example, you cannot always continue to rescue them, because you're not giving them the opportunity to rescue themselves, to help themselves, to grow, to figure it out for themselves or their family. It's like if they call you and they ask you for $5,000 and you tell them, I have a really nice job opportunity for you, and they'll be like, no, the $5,000 sound a lot better. And then next week or next month or next year, it'll be the same damn thing. Sometimes you have to let them fail so that they will figure out how to keep swimming. If every time I asked for help, I would get the help that maybe I didn't even need so much, but that I wanted and it would have made my life easier, I would not be where I am today. And what do I mean by that? When I was in Texas, like I've told you guys, we opened a business there. Because of work issues from my husband, they told him either go back to California or he was going to be laid off because he wasn't going to be able to be working remote anymore. And I had to ask a family member if I could stay at their house with the kids. And they said no. To be honest with you, up until a very recent point in life, I was super salty about it, because I was like, what the hell, your family, it's supposed to be a thing. And I finally realized with the let them theory, why would she disturb her peace and her daily life routine? If she would have said yes, that would not have made me stronger to keep swimming and making it happen for my kids, my husband and I, to be the team that we are. And we figured it out. That was no problem at all. Did I ask for help because I felt like I needed it? Yes. Did I really need it at the end of the day because obviously we figured shit out one way or another? I guess not. But if they would have helped us out, guess what? That would not have pushed me and my husband to pushing ourselves a little further out of the comfort zone, getting our asses back home to California, and continue crushing our goals as a family together. Why do I share this story? Because if it wasn't because of the let them theory, I would have still gone to sleep and woken up thinking, oh my God, how unfair is life? When I really needed help, they weren't there for me, which is bullshit. She cannot always rescue me, regardless of how close that family member is. If you have a friend or a sibling or whatever it is that is super close to you and they have a drinking problem, and you can tie them up and take them into an institution, they can just check out because they're not ready for that kind of help. You cannot help people that do not want to be helped. If you have a kid and he goes to school and more than once they forget their lunch, and you haul ass and get yourself to school to drop off their lunch because, oh my God, little Jimmy is gonna starve. To be honest with you, he's not. But if you continue to take him the lunch, you are not helping him build character and remembering his lunch. I guarantee you, if you don't take him the lunch that one day and he is hungry the next day, he will damn sure remember to take his lunchbox. And that is just something, if we don't let people take the L's, they are never gonna learn. If you do not let kids and adults get a consequence for their actions, they're just not gonna learn. It's not a thing. Stop rescuing people, because at that point, little did you realize that you are not really helping them. You are robbing them from the opportunity to grow. You're also making them weaker and more dependent on you. Stop trying to always control the situation. The more that you want to be in control, the more that you let things that are none of your business get to you and take over your life. Let them do it themselves. Another great example is laundry. Whether your kid is 5, 10, or 20, how many times I've seen people that move out from their parents' house and they've never done their damn laundry on their own, and that blows my mind. My kid is only 3 and she sure as hell helps with the chores around the house. Why? Not because we want to make her do those things, but because we are molding a little person into her having a great character, and she's gonna know how to clean up after herself. She's gonna know how to do her laundry, and of course it's gonna take many fails for her to get there, but we are willing to work it out together, letting her be. And to all my people pleasers, if at work you keep taking responsibility for other people's work, for example, if they have a deadline creeping up and they were living their best life, so they're asking you for help and you always say yes, please stand your ground and don't do that shit. Let them take the L. Let that presentation creep up, and then most likely they will try and get themselves together for the next time. If you're the one that always does laundry and your kids are somewhat old enough to do it, guess what? Let them. Teach them, but then let them do it. My daughter's only 3 and she helps with the chores around the house because we are letting her do those things right now. So as she gets a little bit older, it'll come so much more natural to her. If you're always the one making plans for your friends, and unless you make those plans, you guys don't hang out, try not doing those plans and let them make the plans. See how that works out for you guys. Again, what am I trying to tell you here? Let people be who they are, which brings us to number 3. Let people be themselves. Number 3 is one of the most important ones, because unless you understand that you need to let people be who they are meant to be, you are never going to find that inner peace to be happy, whether it's with your husband, your wife, your kids, your job. You need to let things go because they are out of your control. Let them be themselves, who they are not. Have you ever asked yourself if you are in a relationship with somebody because you believe in their potential? And what do I mean by that? Are you in a relationship with who you believe they could be, but you're not happy with the person that they are today? Whether that's been for a week, a month, 10 years. Are you in love with the illusion of the person that they can become? When you give people the space to be themselves, you are going to be so much more present in the relationship. If you stop complaining about, oh my God, are you going to wear that? Oh my God, those shoes? Oh, the hair. Let people be who they want to be, and always remember, somebody will accept you for who you are, how you are, and you don't have to pretend. You don't have to become anybody for that person. Just be you as authentically as you can be, and the right people will always come around. I promise you that. And when you sit down and think of it for a second, you'll realize that most likely, if you are not happy with how the person is right now, you're in a relationship with things you don't like. Have you ever noticed that you're always dating potential? Whether it's for a week, a month, or a year, you're never really content or satisfied with the person that's beside you because you're always expecting more. You always think that they will stop drinking or stop smoking or get a haircut or grow out their hair or go to the gym and look super hot. If you go and meet somebody at a bar and then the next day you want them to start going to church every single freaking day, that's gonna be a little bit difficult because you know where you met them. Maybe try finding a boyfriend or a girlfriend in church if that's really what you're looking for. But all I'm trying to say is don't try to change people into what you want them to be because maybe they don't want to be that. Stop getting triggered by the things that people do on the regular basis because that is who they are. Let them have emotions. Everybody has a right to think their own way, take their own actions, and do whatever the hell makes them happy. When you start applying the let them theory, you will reduce your anxiety and frustration. It will help empower your relationships, and you will hopefully have greater focus on personal growth and happiness. Again, guys, this is it for my podcast today. If you did like the episode, please make sure to subscribe and share it out to a friend. Remember to apply the let them theory to your daily interactions, and that should help you with living a better, happier, healthier, a more peaceful and content life by simply applying the let them theory. I wish you an amazing day and stay tuned for more episodes of Mornings with Fer. Thank you.